violence. Stop the violence now. Stop the violence. Stop the violence now.
Stop the violence.
Stop the violence.
Stop the violence now.
Everyone that wants
Why?
Everyone that wants peace, say stop the violence.
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 Stop the violence. Our children say. Stop the violence.
Stop the violence. Stop the violence.
Why?
Stop the violence.
For our children's sake.
And we're here to say that we're not going to tolerate this. We're here to say that we're going to move beyond fear and support our youth in their right to live.
And we feel that we're all coming together to try to work on that. And that's the idea of the march.
Why?
The Salvation Army, we are for the youth, and so we are out here trying to protest against violence.
Actually, it started off with a call-in on a radio show that Nedra has, and a lot of people called in and talked about the violence, reasons they thought the violence is happening, and fear, and what people want to do about fear.
Phillips just recently experienced two very well-publicized shootings in our community of young men.
So what are you holding there?
A peace sign.
Why is peace important?
Because it makes people live.
There was a cry from the community as well as some of the leadership in the community organizations, to do something, to put some action into the feelings that people were feeling.
A group of us from Abbott Northwestern are out here to show our support for the neighborhood.
So why is it important for you to come out?
Well, it's important that we support the neighborhood because we are part of the neighborhood.
I think we have to stop teaching violence. The fact is that we have a very, very violent society. Our TV and our, the movies, the Clint Eastwoods and the Charles Bronsons. We have many memorials to war heroes, but how many memorials do we have to people of peace?
Today we had a march that started off at 18th and Lake, and we marched down Lake Street to the Safe Art Spot at 12th and Lake, and had a little talk about the kids who did the Safe Art Spot stuff.
And we created it as a gift to the community. It's called the Neighborhood Safe Art Spot, and there's probably over 500 people who have worked here or given something to the park at this time, maybe closer to 1,000 by now.
For me, it's more, it means something to me because a friend of mine, he got shot, and this is the reason that, I'm here doing it. I want all this violence to stop and stuff. And, it's bringing the community down, and we need to do things to get it up like this. I want to thank y'all for showing up. Thanks.
Could we have a moment of silence for Jeremy and for all the victims of crime?
I'm here because I feel very deep grief about the people that were shot, and I'm concerned about the safety of particularly our children, and I just want to be a witness for peace and part of this prayer, and I pray that this violence can stop, and I believe that this will be a step in the right direction to stop this violence and have peace here in the neighborhood and on earth.
Someone sing, Lord, Kumbaya. Someone sing, Lord, Kumbaya. Oh, Kumbaya.
And we went over to Anderson School, where kids from Anderson School sang us a song, and they had the piano out on this. It was great.
Peace that was meant to be with God.
with us here at Anderson, because we know that peace has to be here in our community and within our school. And the children need to be protected, and we need that honored. So we're so pleased that people are walking by here and joining with us, because we're with every marcher here that is part of this vigil today.
Because we need our children. He's your son and my daughter and your daughter.
I'm so glad that we came together for this common cause. My name is Nedra Spearman. I'm not much of a spokesperson, but it really touches me, and I know that we've got to do something. We've got to work together to stop this violence. And the only way we're going to do that is we've got to show some sincere commitment, some commitment to the love of our kids, of all people. You know, it's really bad out here. And I, for one, sometimes I get a little scared, but I can't hide behind my fear. So I know some of you are afraid too. And fear thrives on fear. We got to come together. We've got to attack the landlords that are allowing these drugs to exist in these buildings and these apartment houses. We've got to attack these parents that just won't listen. We've got a big job ahead of us. This is just not a vigil or a march. We're going to take some action.
My part of the candle lighting is because it's Friday night, and in my tradition, I'm a Jew, we're ushering in the Shabbos. And this is a time of welcoming in our relationship with the Spirit.
When we came here, we had a couple people step forward and do blessings and such from their traditions.
Whatever your spiritual preference is, let's focus together in the ever-present Spirit of the Creator. We are moving and living and having our being. Let's come from sincere hearts with positive motives and intentions, for our thoughts connected together are powerful in our Creator.
I was given some tobacco here by one of the brothers and asked to say a few words here on behalf of the Native American community, on behalf of the American Indian Movement and the American Indian Movement Patrol. And I want to offer this tobacco at this time and ask Ms. Shomish Gitchimani too, the grandfather, the Great Spirit, to bless each and every one of you, especially our children that are gathered here tonight. This is what this is all about. And I hope that we can continue to build on this circle that is gathered here tonight and bring hundreds and thousands of our people here in the community together to say no to the type of violence that has taken place, to say no to the shootings and the stabbings and the assaults that are taking place, that are taking our children from us every day of the week. Because if we can get this many people right here, organized into this patrol, we'll put a stop to this kind of violence. We'll start identifying those crack houses. We'll start identifying those landlords. We'll start shutting them down and telling them that we don't want them in our community anymore.
That's right.
And we can do that. Don't ever think that we can't.
Yes,
we can do it.
Yes, we
We are the only ones that can do that. Nobody else can do that for us. Thank you. Be good.
People do a speak out, and they came and they talked at the mic, into the mic, and people stood around and listened to them talking about the violence and hung out and drank coffee, and hot chocolate from the Salvation Army came and brought us stuff.
The circumstances and the incidents that cause us to be here are rooted in fear and rooted in the reality that we have not supported our youth. It's rooted in the reality that we have pinned all of our problems on the gangs, when in fact we have not given them worthy and honorable alternatives to live.
That means we are all related, and this is the circle of life with all our children.
I really think that
tonight we've all been strengthened. When we come together like this, we're strengthened. And if everybody could have this experience, it would work. What we're asking for tonight would happen if everybody could have an experience like this. And I think that the people that organize this experience are strengthened 100-fold. Each time you take a step and you say, let's do it, and you do it, you just have you haven't taken one step, you've walked a mile.
We need to work together on many levels to stop violence. They would like to believe that it starts always in the home. I believe that violence starts at the Capitol.
If there's nothing else that you can do, you can look out your window more often. You can begin to notice who goes up and down your street. You can begin to come out of your house a little bit. I know it's winter. You're getting ready to be winter, but a few minutes of fresh air during the day is not bad. People were saying, you know, that let this not be the last time that we do something like this. Let's continue to do this. Let's continue to talk to one another. Let's continue to meet, and at the same time, let's make our community respond to us, the people that reside in the community.
Land that I see, where the people are free. Black, brown, beige, tan and tan, side by side, hand in hand. Take my hand, come with me. Let us see who we can be. Come with me, take my hand, and we'll live in a land where there's harmony, in a land of opportunity, in a land where spirits run free, in a land where all can see that you